Hi everybody, this is Old Samurai, and today I'm going to be reacting to One Piece chapter 1180, no, 1190, yeah. But let's talk a little bit about 1189. So, Luffy got stabbed again by Imu, so that was intense, and just, it really ups the stakes. Though we don't know still if Imu has a time limit on how much he can stay in Elbaf without, coughing up blood and just getting weak, probably. Also, I've started to use mainly he, him for Imu because more and more characters have referred to Imu as a guy, but hear me out. That's just in this form. I think that the blob is not actually blob Imu, is not just a silhouette, but that's actually another form of Imu. So I do think that there are, that Imu looks different ways than this one. Basically, this devil form is not the only one that Imu has. So I might go back and forth between they, them, and he, him, depending, if we see him again in the blob form or, just. We'll see, we'll see. But yeah, we also had freaking Usopp, actually. Kinda, using observation haki to sense that Luffy's own haki had been lowered to very dangerous levels. So that's nice. Because, it's been since Dressrosa since Usopp used it, so it's nice to know that Oda hasn't forgotten about it. And I like that moment with Nami, like trying to convince herself that everything is okay. When she's like, when has Luffy ever not been okay? Like, Nami, you know. But she's trying to keep it together. And Jinbe can tell as well that Luffy's haki grew weaker. Then Hydruden's ship just crashes onto Loki. Poor Loki just getting more injured from that. And Shuri / Gunko still asleep or unconscious, and Brooke is trying to wake her up. And it seems like Gert is gonna start trying to heal Loki's wounds. Oh, no. Well, I guess it could be Gert and Chopper. Then we got Hydruden thinking about something that Gerald told them in regards to Imu, I think. If you're just gonna fight Hydruden, then go to Loki instead. Even if you save the children, it's only a temporary reprieve. Do you really think that this plan to rule over Elbaf came from the decision makers at the Reverie? No, of course not. I think it's him. For one, how would Gerald know about I guess Gerald was there when Shanks said, like, the man who manipulated Harold was the king of the world? But I guess, like, Gerald was that sure that it was the same person from back then. Like, okay. mm, yeah, Imu stabs Luffy the second time when talking about Luffy's brothers for some reason. Yeah, one brother slaughtered by the Navy, the other prominent within the Revolutionary Army. Like, what? Why was that necessary for Imu to want to say before making another hole in Luffy's body? Yeah, we got the flashback with Shanks. He's very insistent about, like, okay, I'm gonna tell you guys what's really happening, but it's okay, Gaban. No one's gonna believe me. And then Loki believes it right away. And then goes, it's not yet the time to fight. And Loki basically goes, no, you don't tell me what to do. And then we all know what happens. Shanks catches him at sea, brings him back to Elba, and chains him to the tree. Because Shanks didn't want Loki to die. But yeah, that's how desperate Shanks was to, try to do something about it. Even if he knew he could get killed for this. Yeah, Loki talks about it with Hydrodin, and Hydrodin goes, give me a chance to avenge my father, and, well, we'll see. I don't want to mock his determination. And then Imu just spawns an axe from whatever, the vault of the, let's call them the founding weapons of the first 20. Wherever those are stored. That Summers explains to Sora about. So yeah, Imu's been using multiple of those. Longinus, Stigma, Muramasa, Blade of Chaos, Tohu, Bohu, Nemesis. Like, Imu has definitely used Tohu and Bohu, but I don't remember every single one. I probably should have checked. But yeah, that's what those were. Now, where the hell are they? Are they actually being stored somewhere? Also, what are those weapons in around the empty throne in Pangea Castle? I need more explanation from Summers. Or Imu. Yeah, I liked that page with Summers pulling Graham against Toro and killing him Longinus against Sanji. And then the last page of the chapter is Gaban showing up and stopping him from slicing Luffy in two. How coincidental that it was with an axe. So I hope he does well. Let's get into today's chapter, titled, "Oh, those whose death brings celebration." What? I hope that's not a death flag for Gaban. Also, this chapter cover is so cute. Shanks with his hat. next to Luffy. Shanks grilling fish for breakfast in a port town surrounded by cats. Oh, the request didn't include Luffy, but all that shows too. That's sweet. Okay. Whoa. So Emu and Gaban clash for a panel. We get a close-up of Emu, then a close-up of Gavan's face, and then a close-up of Luffy just in agony. Okay, but it seems like the tree was indeed cut down, where Luffy was stuck to. And he's just rolling down behind this fight. Emu's huffing and puffing. Gaban is spinning his axes in his hands. And Luffy's just going oof as he just keeps rolling around. Ah! Emu, okay, does a slash. And I'm guessing the SFX with Pop is Gaban disappearing from that spot. Yeah. You're a hideous sight, like nothing of this mortal world. Who art thou? One who knows the world. Oh, okay. Emu looking confused with that question mark. Seems like, oh wait, yo, Gaban is giving his back to Emu. That's crazy. Yo, that's crazy, Aura. Hold up. Even Emu's like, what? No, poor Luffy still just screaming his ass off from the pain. Oh, Gaban went to him. It's giving Luffy ignoring Kaido and Big Mom to get to Kinemon and the Scabbards. No, that's sweet. Hey, on your feet, Straw Hat Luffy. Ah, ow! I'm disappointed in you. Aren't you ashamed of getting saved by an injured old man like me? Why is he getting scolded? Yo. Gaban being so mean right now. What? I thought he was gonna be like, hey, you okay, kid? Come on now. Don't die on me. No, he don't care about that. He wanted to lecture Luffy for going down that fast. That's crazy. That's really tough love. Like, I get he just met Luffy, but damn. I thought it was gonna be a wholesome moment. Your white form? Emperor of the sea. Ow, 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 ow. Don't get full of yourself. Yow. Hey, old man, let me go. At the very least, he's not so in pain that he can actually form sentences. Yo. He was just watching this so confused. I'm done. He's like, what? I'm right here? And he's just scolding Monkey D. Luffy? What is happening? Do you want to die here? No, I'm not gonna die. Yow, let go. You were a dead man walking. It's pathetic. What happens next after you're dead? Damn. Yo. This is so harsh, but, I'm trying to see it from Gaban's perspective. Remember, right, when he tested Luffy at the beginning of the arc with the whole, like, if you can get the key, I'll give it to you, but you're gonna have you're gonna have to go through me. And the moment that he sees Luffy go into Gear 5, he's like, oh, I surrender. So he recognized Luffy in that moment as someone worthy, someone strong enough with determination to stop looking in case, you know, he wreaked havoc. It was an evil person. And at the same time, he was able to recognize a little what Shanks saw in him. And so now he's saying this, and he's feeling, you know, disappointed in Luffy, but also disappointed in himself for having put so much of his hopes in him so early on. Like, right? Remember, like, the Roger Pirates? They went to Laughdale, and yet they didn't do anything with what they found there because they said that they were too early. Now, what does that mean? We're not fully sure, but Luffy is, you know, an embodiment of that hope, that person that they've been waiting for to bring on the new dawn. And here he is, not living up to those expectations. And so I feel like Gaban is doing this for himself, but also for Luffy. You know, like, it's both, he's angry at himself and at Luffy for not being enough to stand up to Imu even now, nor back then. Whoa. Next page. I can't protect my friend's country. Oh, that hurts so much coming from Luffy. Like every single time, right? You know, Alabasta, Dressrosa, Wano, all of these places that he's gone, whether he's found a friend there or a friend that he'd already met wanting to protect this place, and Luffy succeeds. He tells them, don't worry, I'll do it. You can entrust that to me. But this time he can't say it. He cannot see himself winning this time. Oh, that hurts. This symbol of liberation just cannot do it right now. What that must be, what Luffy must be feeling right now. So powerless and so, you know, like, so guilty in regards to failing to do this. Oh man, this is so good. That's right. And what happens to the crew you brought all this way? Their lives are in danger. Correct. Now you listen closely. On this sea, the higher you rise, the more enemies you have. The King of the Pirates is a title for those whose death brings celebration, because everyone else wants to sit in that seat. If you're imagining you can be King of the Pirates with nothing but peace and sunshine and rainbows. Save us all the trouble and go home. Oh my lord. Oh my god, yo. Yo, this is getting to me. Damn it. You're not cut out for this. Ah! Now stay out of my way, brat. Oh man. Yo, that was so... Like, I already, I already talked about this in that other page. But man, I think this is also like Gaban, this is his own way of protecting Luffy and giving him a chance to grow stronger, telling him you still have a lot of room to grow. You're not at this stage yet. And also, I cannot have you die here. You're not at a point where, your death would have the same impact in the world as the way that Roger's death did. Oh man, this is really good for Luffy. But also Gaban as well. Like I said, like, he's being so harsh right now. But he's obviously has good intentions for it. It's just... It is rough seeing Luffy being so vulnerable right now about, just feeling useless and being afraid of what will happen if he can't do anything. And Gaban is basically like, yeah, you are correct. You're being very naive and idealistic, and that's not gonna cut it. You're like, ooh. Kind of reminds me of Jinbe in Post Marineford. Like, sure, it's led Luffy to the correct conclusion before, but is it too much to ask for someone to not be so dismissive of his feelings when it happens? Like, I get it, right? Imu is right there, but like, obviously Imu gave Gaban this time to give this big speech, so he could have given it in any way. He chose this specific one. Like, already, like, yeah, it's in part because of how disillusioned Gaban is by Luffy's performance here. But at the same time, this is his, like, Gaban's own way of saying, I cannot have you dying here. I believe in your potential. You in no way have reached the peak of that potential. You need to change your approach ASAP. Otherwise, you're just, there's no point in you being here. And it hurts, man. Him saying, save us all the trouble and go home? Ouch. Because, like, that is what is, Gear 5 about. It's about defeating, controlling villains, who rule by control, with the freedom of doing anything you can. And, that's thematically perfect against Imu. But clearly it just wasn't enough here. So at the very least, right now, I want to believe that Gaban is not fully correct here. Because it feels like he's denying, like, the essence of what Nika, as presented by Luffy, is. When I don't think that's something that needs to be discarded. I think it's something that should be embraced. But maybe it's something like you need to, be using this power in different ways. It's not just about, being goofy and silly with it. Though I do wonder if, I don't think it's intentional, but it also does feel a bit like a jab at what could be Luffy's ultimate dream, right? What he tells the crew at the very beginning of Egghead. And everyone's like, what? What do you mean? That's impossible. That's so childish. It's like telling Luffy to get rid of a major part of his identity. So that just feels wrong. But I think, making Gaban be kinda wrong in this moment feels right. But because I do feel like he's projecting a little. But okay. Oh my god, I'm just 6 pages in? Oh my, there was a lot to talk about there. Ow! Ugh. Imu still watching? Damn it, that stupid old man. Talking all that trash about me, I'll show you. Oh. Okay, Gaban going against Imu again? Mantis Axe style. Mantis Plum. I don't think that's an actual mantis, right? I think that's just meant to be metaphorical. Like when Zoro uses Ashura. And they're just copies of him. Okay. Is this a joke to thee? You wanna kill him, don't ya? I do. Hey man. If Imu was thinking it was a joke, then it must have been an entertaining one because he did not interrupt it. Luffy is still lying down. He does need the rest. Does he really remind you so much of Joy Boy? Oh. I mean, Gaban must have Joy Boy information that no one else except the Roger Pirates who went to Laugh Tale would know. Maybe he can use that against Imu here. Well, it's interesting that Gaban can tell. You know, that Imu sees a similarity. Who art thou? Dost thou recognize me? Honewami Toshiro. What dost thou know? Oh, that's a cool one. I mean, just because of the, like, little karma serpent going around the sword. But okay, Imo with dual wielding. The words of Joy Boy. But don't get it twisted. We're not blindly obedient to some men from the past we've never met before. We just want to see our captain's dream brought to light. Oh, Imu's coughing blood. Captain? Oh, I'm gonna get that old man for making fun of me. I hope so. He'll get better, just a moment is all I need. Ooh, okay. Usually he needs food for it. Who is this, Captain? The King of Pirates, Goldie Roger. Oh shit! He said Goldie. Triple exclamation marks. Go ahead, Gaban. Oh, yep. Oh, that emu reaction. Oh. This disgust, emu. Oh no. Why is it Dion the king of the pirates? Spread not that name. Yes, great one. Okay, so Goldie was fine, but when Luffy's first wanted poster came out, everyone was like, yeah, Monkey D should be fine. I see. The very men who turned this into the era of piracy. And why would the remnants of his crew protect the Straw Hat Luffy? Because you're going out of your way to eliminate him. Is that not proof enough? If even you see him as a threat. Someone will be born and eventually surpass us. We were just too early. Then you're telling us that this boy is the very man we've all been waiting for. Oh, yo, that was so cool. Gaban, Rayleigh, Crocus, Shanks, Odin, Whitebeard. Oh, that's awesome. Honestly, yeah. I mean, obviously, Odin is the only one who never got to meet Luffy. But, you know, from his journal, he does say, like, you know, young people will come 20 years later, and they will be the ones to bring in the new dawn. And one of those people is here. Oh, that's so cool. If even you see him as a threat, you're telling us this boy is the very man we've all been waiting for. Just by Imu treating him like this. That's, you know, that's proof enough. And then we have a panel of just Luffy in the ground, struggling to breathe. Indeed, we have been foolish. Perhaps we have mistaken numerous mere coincidences for destiny. Let us end that now. Oh shit. Imu's aiming at Luffy. Oh shit. A little karma flame is already on him. No, you idiot! Wait! Sorry about this one, Joel Tree Adam. It wasn't my intent to eat you. Ow! Damn, this creaky joints, it sucks getting old. Old jerk, I don't care if he's friends with Rayleigh. Stick. Gate of God! Yo, that's a sick panel. It doesn't even look like it was the swing that cut part of the tree. It looks like it was Conqueror's hockey. And Imu is using the stigma to like protect himself from the hockey. Luffy, man, I just want to hug him. He's just having such a bad time. I'm just imagining him next time he sees Rayleigh. He's gonna complain about Gaban treating him so bad. Oh, okay. It was two parts of the tree. Where Imu is standing. No, it seems like Imu is feeling it. Still, the Pirate King's crew, even decrepit. Thou art so determined to believe. Yachi Takeru Honebami. Okay, yo, that's cool too. How, like, all those X-Wings are basically just, like, beams of light. That's fun. Okay, Imu trying to block it. Like, you aren't. Perhaps, yeah. I think Galan kinda clocking Imu. Oh, wow. Yeah, Imu really bleeding, huh? Okay, Galan, go ahead. He's doing really well. Physical damage, psychological damage. Oh, what? Oh, okay. I thought we were changing the scene, but no, it's just this is that tree trunk is falling into the underworld. That's where we are now. Okay. The sun world. What was that? Eesh. Was that Luffy? No, it's not. There's someone else up there. Someone devastatingly strong. Huh? What? Yo, oh my god. Did Gaban just lose an arm? Oh, that's not good. Huh? Old man? Well, could we say that this is like a sign that he's not gonna die? Because Oda doesn't really, have people lose limbs right before they die? This would be the first time if it does happen, though. But like, if you're gonna kill him, why, take an arm from him? That's still worrying, though. There's still a chance he could die. Now, could he keep fighting? Like this? I don't know, man. He's strong for his age. But after losing a limb like that, I don't know. And Luffy hasn't fully recovered either. We're in dire straits right now. And it's crazy because we didn't even see how it happened. He just lost it off screen. No, son. No. This was a great chapter. Uh, yeah, a great showcase of Gaban's character. It really, like, you know, yeah, he really was one of Roger's, wings of the Pirate King. That's how much this means to him. The legacy of Roger. That's why he has such strong emotions when yelling to Luffy. Because he wants him so badly to be the one that they've all been waiting for. So yeah. I think I said all I wanted to say for this chapter. So if you have any more thoughts on it, leave it in the comments below. Till next time, see ya.